Currently, men with prostatic cancer get a number of different treatments around the world, but all of them are either very expensive or cause a lot of collateral damage.
The downside of treatments is that they're associated with significant side effects, which in an aging male are a real issue. The principal one being incontinence and rectal problems, the latter being associated with radiotherapy.
The big challenge has been to try and find a treatment that allows you to remove the prostatic cancer without damaging the organs and the tissues nearby. If you have a heat source or a radiation source or a freezing source, the destruction goes outwards, and so it goes beyond the tumour. But in NCAGE, the destruction is inwards because it's a cage that goes around the tumour and destroys only what's inside it and nothing outside. So it means that it protects all the other tissues, whereas the other treatments do exactly the opposite.
When I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, I was offered two procedures. One was the removal of the prostate, which, as far as I'm concerned, I'm way too young for that. And then I was approached about the new procedure. Would I be prepared to go on the trial? Needles would be placed into the prostate. They would then be heated up, which would basically burn the cancer cells away. And that would be it.
The initial idea was very clear. I came up with a probe that is not a needle. It's a probe that is like a cage, and this is where the name of the probe came from, it's InCage. And this cage is a coiled probe that just wraps the tissue, the region where the tumor is, and we destroy the tissue within this cage. And this is why it works so well for confining and not destroying anything else outside. It's a very simple probe that will come through the skin and will be inserted manually like a corkscrew, and will wrap the tumoral region. The tumor will be placed inside this cage, and we'll show that after activating the probe, because we will connect the probe to a generator, and once we activate the radio frequency, this active part will be totally destroyed, but only within the limits of the coil. And then we just remove the probe the same way, and it's finished.
I was expecting probably 3 to 6 months of things not being how they was, and I was prepared for that. So obviously after a week or so, for everything to be back to normal was really fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Once the catheter was removed, I was fine to go back to work. Everything was normal, able to go to the toilets properly, no leakage whatsoever. After about a week and a half, found that I was able to get an erection, and it's been fine ever since.
I don't see any other technology today in the market that can allow the surgeon to predict exactly what will be destroyed before destroying anything.